Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News Update. More than 16 tonnes of illegally dumped rubbish has been cleaned up in bushland around Cessnock. The Department of Planning and Environment has spent more than $200,000 on removing rubbish from 37 hectares of bushland at Aberdare. This included removing 10 dumped cars, some of them burnt out, 2,500 tonnes of asbestos, tyres, mattresses and other domestic and commercial waste. The EPA says dumping rubbish in the bush is extremely damaging to the environment, and we're being encouraged to report illegal dumpers to 131 555 or the RID online website. Newcastle Council has given the thumbs up for a trial to expand outdoor dining along Derby Street at Cooks Hill. It's been made possible through a $500,000 grant from the state government. However, it will see a drop in the speed limit, more speed humps and the loss of 16 curbside parking spots. Council will compensate for this by creating an equal number of spaces at the art gallery. The trial will run from October to March next year. Investors in PEP 11 say they've been left powerless in Australia's gas-led recovery initiative. Former Prime Minister Scott Morrison's appointment of himself as the Resources Minister allowed him to scrap the exploration project off the coast of Newcastle. As a result, share prices for the ASX-listed companies invested in PEP 11 dropped by 2,000%. Shareholder Kerry Taylor says the decision will have diabolical effects on investment portfolios.
We've already seen just in 21 and 22 so far that the share price started at 33 cents a share due to the progress that PEP 11 permit had made, and then solely due to Scott Morrison's actions, the share price has progressed to a low in 2022 of just 1 cent a share.
Building contractors in Newcastle are on notice for the possibility of snap inspections by fair trading and safe work officials. They're teaming up with the New South Wales Building Commissioner to undertake inspections anytime and anywhere over the next couple of days. They'll be concentrating on multi-storey residential apartment buildings, either still under construction or just completed. They're looking for early signs of building defects, poor workmanship and breaches of safe work rules on building sites. Volunteer groups in the Hunter can now express their interest in a volunteer grant to fund community-led endeavours over the next year. Grants are available from $1,000 to $5,000 and aim to support and encourage volunteers to continue their hard work. Lion MP Dr David Gillespie says the funding can be put towards a variety of resources.
A lot of volunteer groups raise funds and it takes a lot of work. So if you can get a $1,000 or a $2,000 or a $3,000 grant for approved pieces of kit and equipment or clubhouse material, all those sort of things are eligible.
Authorities are urging sightseers to stay away from the Barrington Tops despite a significant snowfall overnight. The cold snap and sub-zero temperatures produced up to 30 centimetres of snow at Pole Blue. Police and national parks are urging snow chasers not to make the trip up to the tops. The main road from Gloucester has been closed since April last year, and the road from Scone is dangerous, even for four-wheel drive vehicles.
2NURFM Sport.
Knights utility Phoenix Crosland admits he doesn't know where he'll be next season, but says he's not focusing on that. The 22-year-old Kiwi-born playmaker is yet to lock in an extension with the club for 2023 and hasn't yet signed with another team. Crosland says he wants to remain in the Hunter.
I'd love to stay, but I understand every club has their own sort of pathway for their future. But for me, I'd love to stay and hoping to get something sorted in the next couple of weeks.
Bradman Best will miss Newcastle's clash with the Titans this week with a hamstring strain, and scans have confirmed NRLW co-captain Hannah Southwell has ruptured her ACL, ruling her out for the rest of the season. Lambton Jaffers star Josh Pittington has made a resounding return from injury, helping his side demolish Adamstown 9-0. The veteran defender suffered multiple facial fractures after colliding with a netting pole last month and made his return to the field ahead of schedule. Pittington says his focus now shifts onto helping his side win back-to-back Northern NPL premierships. Elsewhere, Lake Macquarie will host Cooks Hill tonight in a catch-up match. And new swim competitor Amber Clark will compete in the Australian Short Course Championships, kicking off today in Homebush. That's sport. I'm Bella Middleton.
And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 1, 3, 5, 6, 18, 21 and 23, and the supplementaries are 10, 35 and 40. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.